What is going on, everybody? Today I am super excited, even more excited than the other day. We just got a package in, so we're going to unbox it. We're going to get it rolling, and it is going to sit on the rmzilla. Now, if you watch the last two videos, you can see that this bike was apart. We got it to briefly fire off, but a big surprise finally showed up. Well, not finally showed up, but I finally ordered it, and it showed up, I should say. So bear with me. I'm going to flip you around. We're going to do an unboxing. Uh-oh. We went big on this one. Who doesn't love stickers? You know, I've always watched these unboxing videos, and I think they're super cool, but they never really tell you how hard it is to do with one hand. All right, right back at it. Tell me that's not a thing of beauty. Now, I'm one of those people that thinks they know everything and doesn't read instructions. I've done a little bit of research on this carb, but I'm going to actually read the instructions on this one. See, I even got them out. I'm going to figure out what I got to do for first start off. I've watched a few videos on it. I've read the reviews. Super pumped to be working with smartcarb on this one. This red smartcarb sc2 is going to go great with the red phathead from Luke. So we got to give a shout out to Nathan at smartcarb for helping us out with this. Can't wait to get back actually riding this bike. Unfortunately, it's New England. It was a high of 42 today, which isn't too bad, but cold weather's coming in, ground's gonna freeze soon. So let's read the instructions and get this bad Larry mounted. Stick around for this one. All right, so first things first, it's telling you to trim the lip on the airbox. Some applications, KTM's, Huskies, Yamaha's, and Sherco models have a built-in ridge. Well, I checked it. I didn't see it. I'm going to guess it's because this particular bike has a 4-stroke air boot on it. So there's nothing there for me to trim. I still cleaned out the air boot just in case. We don't want anything left over from that. I'm going to put in a new air filter too, because why not? Air filters are cheap, engines are expensive. At least that's the way I always learned it. So we're gonna, I'm super excited about this. And I gotta be, because like I said, I read the instructions, and usually I just put things together and figure it out from there. Pretty mechanical, so yeah, comes with a fuel filter. They recommend that. So hey, these guys built and designed a carburetor. They're way smarter than me. I'm gonna do as I'm told. I did peel off the warning label. When you initially fuel this carb up, they want you to leave the choke on to avoid flooding during initial fueling. So I'm going to have to imagine if you drain your tank for the winter, it's probably a good idea to do the same thing, but this thing is so trick, and the color is insane. Just the fit and finish. Incredible. All right, let's get the throttle cable mounted up. All right, now as you can tell, I did get a little carried away and pull this apart prior to starting the video. I actually had a lot of things going on. So this showed up yesterday, and I was unable to get it in that amount of time because I had some meetings and stuff to attend for work. So I pulled it all apart last night. Today we're getting it together. So obviously you got to remove your existing slide throttle cap from our freshly rebuilt key and PJ. And then we're going to come back through with the needle or slide, I should say, cap, spring retainer, the whole nine on this. Now there is a gasket. So you want to make sure you have that. That guy there. All right, now I can't stress this enough. I don't care if it's an rmzilla you're building, a CR500, a KX80, anything you do that involves a carburetor, no matter what brand, what style, put a new one in, put an old one in, make sure the throttle works. I've experienced stuck throttle cables on a few different occasions. A couple were my bikes, a couple were other people's bikes. Probably one of the scariest things a dirt biker will ever come across. So you're definitely going to want to make sure once you put this in that no matter where you turn your handlebars, you're not pinching that throttle cable. You've got smooth action the entire way through. If not, you better have your big boy pants on, buckle up. All right, so those of you that were wondering, I got a little ahead of myself. I had a brand new hose clamp for, I can't remember if it was for an RM125 or an RM250, one of the bikes I previously built. So it was the air boot clamp. So I'm like, perfect. The old 501 was a little rough, or I should say the RMZ251 was a little rough. So tighten it up as much as I can. It doesn't fit. Let's make that right. Back to the old one. All right, you're probably not going to see that, but the arrow most definitely says flow that way. So you want that big pancake right there to catch all the sediment that potentially may be coming from your fuel tank. we'll shorten that up and figure out a routing later. Tuck that up a little bit higher. Obviously, we got to add some hose clamps and get to that adjuster. The main thing now is fire off. Choke up, gas on, have flow. So that's going to end this one. Finally got the rmzilla running to a point where I'm pretty happy with it. Tell you what, that smartcarb is unbelievable. I think I was running a little rich with the PJ. Actually, I know I was running a little rich with the PJ, so because there was a little bit of burnt fuel left in the cylinder. So took a few extra kicks to get this thing to light off. Once it got all cleaned up, it fires right up. Clean, smooth. You can see a little bit of smoke towards the end of the video. That's not the bike. That's Massachusetts weather and 36 degrees. You can see your breath. So overall, super pumped on this. Can't wait to actually get it out on the track. I'm not going to call this part 3. I think I'm going to say this is just installing a smart carb on the rmzilla. Next step with this bike is going to make it look somewhat decent. We got plastic, graphic, seat cover, chain and sprockets, and a shifter. So that's all here. Gonna need some tires. Over the winter, we'll probably do something pretty cool with the hubs or the rims or something like that. Maybe do a wheel kit or some Cerakoting. I guess play it by ear, see where it goes. We got a couple other bikes in the project lineup. Got a 99 KX250. That's going to be a really cool one. Kind of stoked on that one. So like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think.